What's up, Bookish Babes? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be going over the books that I plan on reading in November. And some of the, one is just rolling over from my TBR. It's just going to continue to roll over to my TBR as I actually get to it. Because, y'all, I've been putting this book off for so long and I've heard so many good things about it. I actually started reading it and then I feel like I got sucked into the Delgado Inferno series, so I kind of put it off when I started it. But I'm trying to get to it before the end of the month because, y'all, we in Bookmas mode right now. We have to start filming Bookmas content so that it can come out and roll out on time starting December the 1st. So, yeah, but I plan on getting to, if not all, majority of these books that I plan on reading in November because, yeah. So, I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to go ahead and jump right into it, y'all. I'm sorry if y'all hear my AC coming on. I'm in the living room, so, and it's like, the little unit is like right there. But yeah, the first one is by Tiffany D. Jackson. If you've seen my reading wrap up for October, then you know I read 2 books by her in October. And yeah, I needed more. Like I needed more from her. So I added Grown to my TBR. Apparently it's about this girl who is an R&B singer. And one night she living her life at an audition, dream being a famous and taking flights and all that. And then she wake up one morning with blood on her hand with 0 memories of what happened the night before. And yeah, I just know this is going to be good. Because one thing Tiffany Jackson has a thing of doing is like rewriting and putting her spin on different stories. So I don't know what this like a rewrite or retelling of, but we're interested in finding out all about. I feel like it's gonna be a 5-star. I've heard nothing but good things about all her work. So yeah, the next book. First of all, I finally got my hand on a copy of this book. It's crazy. Like after me saying I want to read this in September, I could not find this book anywhere, and I finally got my hand on a copy of it, and that is If It Makes You Happy. I've heard nothing but good things about this all fall long, and I'm so happy that I finally own the paperback to this because, y'all, I just, like, I gave up. At one point, I just gave up, and I ordered it on my Kindle. Well, I paid for it on my Kindle. So I have a Kindle copy of this book and a physical copy. And like I said, everybody says it's like a Gilmore Girls retelling. I feel like all fall books seems to be like some type of Gilmore Girl retelling. And I'm in the middle of rewatching Gilmore Girls, so I'm just so interested in reading this. Like, I think it's like 500 pages. Yeah, it's 500 pages. And I'm super happy. Oh, Luke. But yeah, we're adding this to the TBR. You will be seeing that in a video coming soon. Then I want to read a love letter. I can't talk, y'all. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. A love letter to whiskey. I've heard so many great things about this book over the time of me being on BookTube, Book Talk. Like, everybody seems to really enjoy this book. You have some people who love it, some people who don't like it. Like, it's mixed reviews. But I feel like it's been talked about so much that it was hyped up in my brain. Like, I want to read it. Like, when I want to read it, and they just put it in the stores, and I had to get it. Like, first of all, this cover is gorgeous, spectacular. It's pretty. I don't know what this book is about. All I know is that everybody was obsessed, like, honestly obsessed with this book when it came out. At one point, I thought it was written by Kandi Ryan. At one point, I thought Kandi Ryan wrote it, but it's by Steiner. She has some pretty good books. I haven't read one yet, but this will be the first. So then we have People Watching by Bonam-Young. Y'all, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this book. Y'all, I love her writing with Out on a Limb. I do own Next to Kin, and what else I own by this lady? Next to Kin and Next to You, and I think it's Out in the Woods. Out of the Woods, something like that. I own those by her, and I only read Out on the Limb, and I really enjoyed that book. I feel like that was one of my favorite books by this author. So, like I said, you have some people that don't like this book and some people who actually love this book. I don't know where I'm going to fit in, but I'm going to try to go in as, how can I say it? I'm trying to go in with no preconceived notion of it, because I want to see, like, it's on my fall TBR. I want to see if I actually enjoy it myself versus, going off of what other people say. I absolutely love this cover. Like, this cover is just so freaking gorgeous. As well as this, like, I feel like all fall covers, maybe because I'm just a fall lover, all fall book covers are just so freaking gorgeous, y'all. So I can't wait to dive into this one and see what side I fall on. So, yeah. Then we have another S.A. Cosby book. Y'all know I just read King of Ashes by him. Absolutely love that book. Like, that man, I just need him to get a second book to that book out, because I just need so many questions answered. But yeah, I have All These Sinners Bleed. Apparently it's about a chef, a black chef, a serial killer in a small town ready to combust. It's in Virginia. After years of working with the FBI agent, Tyson knows that his hometown might seem like it land a moonshine and honeysuckle, but secret fester under the surface. A year after the Tyson election, his investigation into a shooting unearthed terrible crimes and a serial killer who has been hiding in plain sight, giving cover by the town occasional devotions to the wrong side of history. I'm interested, y'all. I feel like this sounds like a really good book, like a really, really, really good book. I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to dive into this. I'm so ready to dive into it. A black chef, a murder, serial killer. Like, that's like right up my alley. That's right up my alley. Actually. I'm super excited. Like, if you read any of these books, let me know. Like, what's your thought? Like, if you read, first of all, it's the fact that this man is so underrated. And his work is just so amazing. It's crazy to me. Like, I need everybody and their mama to read a book by this man. Like, after reading King of Ashes, I'm pretty sure, like, all his work, I'm going to try to get my hands on any other books that he write. But I only have those two right now, because those are only two that's in my books a million. But as soon as they get more, give them to me. Then I have Watch Your Bet by Tate James. Y'all know I read, if you do watch my channel, you know I read, what's the first one? Dear Reader by him, y'all, and I really enjoyed that book. I just cannot wait to dive into this one. And then You're Next. Like, I was going to start reading this back to back, but I had to put it off because I had other things to do. And the way that Dear Reader ended, yeah. I think I actually dove into this one. I think I got to chapter 4 or 5 in this book, because I just had to know. Yeah, I had to know exactly what happened with the ending of it. At the ending of Dear Reader, I just needed to know. If you read it, then you know exactly why. Like, it ends on a cliffhanger, and I just need to know if my boy, like, they was going through a lot in this book. Well, in Dear Reader, like, they're going through a lot, so I had to dive into that one. So we're going to be putting that on this month TBR, so that I can get to it and read it and see how I feel. I feel like after I read these books on my TBR, I will meet my good read goal of 100 books this year. I don't think I met my goal last year. But after, what am I, 92? So yeah, after I read at least 6 of the books, then I should reach my good read goal. But like I said, we filming for a book miss as well, so I'm pretty sure I'm going over my goal this month, because we locking in. So you may not get too many videos from me in November, but just know I do plan on doing book miss. The next book on the TBR is The Scammer by Tiffany D. Jackson. I think this was on her new release. Well, I know it's one of her new releases, and I've heard mixed reviews about this one as well. But I feel like you just have to be a Tiffany D. Jackson fan to really, really grasp her book. So I'm ready for. Oh, it's pink on the inside too. Like, that is so cute. But yeah, I'm ready to dive into this one. Apparently, it's about these girls who in college, and one of the roommates' brothers asks to. He's released from prison, asking he stay with them, and a lot of stuff started going crazy. So yeah, that's all I know about this one. It's pink. It's cute. And last but not least, I feel like, is this on my fall TBR? I need to go back and check what was on my fall TBRs. But we need to get to Immortal Dark this month. Like, we need to read this before the end of the year, because if we don't, I'm going to cry. I'm going to physically cry. I really want to read this because I think the other one's coming out either at the end of the year, or I got to chapter 7 when I was reading this. It's coming out at the end of the year. I think internal something. But we need to dive into this one, y'all. Black vampires. I'm in, like, what else can you ask for? Like, I don't even know why I've been putting it off so long. So we're gonna try to dive into this probably within the next week or two. We'll see. Y'all, we'll see when I get into this. I probably have to just squeeze it in between a few of my reads for this book miss and stuff. So yeah. But those are all the books that's on my November. I'm dropping everything. Those are all the books that's on my November TBR. And yeah, hopefully I get to them. If not, then I don't know. We're just going to have to put on our next one TBR until we get to them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. High volume. Am I really that much?